Welcome to another weekly analysis on EMini futures. This is NQ. Today is September 24th, and we're looking into the week of September 26th. Let's jump into the charts. I've drawn some trend lines here and a support level, and this is the 10-year daily chart. As you can see here in this channel, NQ pretty much has been bumping in this channel. It comes down, goes to the middle of the channel, again bumps down a little bit, stop hunting, goes, hits the top of the channel, comes down, again tries to, get some few more, I would say, supply orders filled and starts coming down. So here was one that's 11,470 area where it should have been some resistance, and it came to like 237 and bumped up. We are currently in a downtrend. This is very clearly a downtrend, and this is a big support area, 10,375, which is almost 1,000 point away. So will it get there? I don't know, but looking at how this channel is, possibility is very high. So I'll put a support there. Now let's jump into, and it's oversold in the daily, so let's jump into the weekly. Actually, let's go to the 5-year monthly and see if we see anything here. And we can clearly see that's another 10,609. So let's move this one to 10,610. That's a good area, and keeping this channel, if you see in the monthly, it's pretty much been going sideways almost for few months. 1 2 3 4 5 months going sideways. Now whenever we see some sideways movement, it either breaks up like that, or whenever we see some sideways movement like this, it breaks down. As of now, it is negative, strong rejection in the monthly. So will it come and test this bottom of the channel? Highly likely, but so far I can say that okay, let's see what happens here. I don't know yet. We're getting into the bearish months, but earnings are coming in, so tech may hold, and Apple has been holding the market on the NQ side, so cannot say for sure that it will sell off, but probability is high. We'll see what happens. Now getting into the weekly, pretty much similar story. There has been a cluster, so there are around here, if you see, clusters of strong accumulation. So hence, to get through this level of demand orders needs quite a bit of sell-off, and if the bears are in control, which seems they are, they have to really sell hard through this area of support. So let's put that area of support there. So that's around 11,350. That's a strong area to see if they can break that area and start selling off. And immediate support after that is this area, which is right there, and that is 10,970. And then obviously we had drawn some other levels which is not far away from there, the 10,600 area. So I'll make sure that you can see all of that, the 10,610 area. Said that, let's jump into the daily chart again and see what kind of patterns we see here. That was the W pattern, and that was the support area which it broke and closed below that, and that is definitely a confirmation that that support area is broken. So let's add that as our resistance now. 11,530 as a resistance. Obviously the top of the W is another resistance area, but before that I do see these bottoming wicks here, so I will add that as a resistance. 11,812, and then those, let's not go into more levels and uh, uh, go into like analysis paralysis mode here. These are some good levels to play around, but 11,000 11,331, after that 10,970, so need to really see some more there. So 11,068, so let's say 11,000 is definitely another area. And let's go into the 180 hour 4 hourly, 180 days 4 hourly, and see if we can find anything else. No, so those are actually those areas. So 11,126, 11,351, and above that 11,530, going all to 11,800. Below that we are looking at 10,970 and 10,610. How would I trade and what did I do? Usually I'm an intraday or maybe multiple days trader in NQ, and what I would normally I stick to intraday trading. What I do not have any positions in NQ open as of now, but what I see is that to see a relief bounce going to these levels and then selling off from there, I will take trades from those levels, short trades at my full size, and target obviously if it reaches, if it breaks 350, I'll try after confirmation a trade somewhere around 11,300 or so, or 11,320 or so, and targeting at least 11,230 area, and then 11,130 area. And will it make that move intraday? If it makes that move intraday, I will definitely take my profit. If not, then I usually shoot for anywhere between 100 to 150 points and take my profit there. One thing to notice with NQ, can be very very volatile, so my stop losses are quite wide, and if a level is good, it will hold between 60 to 100 points, and that's where I usually put my stop losses on NQ. If you're not comfortable with that, go with MNQ, and you can have a little bit smaller stop losses there in terms of dollar amount, but point you can keep the same stop losses. That would be my plan. I would try short going into next week. I'm not that inclined taking long positions in NQ going into next week, because of those will be like going against the trend, and those are like knife catching trades, and I don't like those kind of trades. So I will tend to avoid the longs and take shorts, and be more of like on an intraday basis rather than weekly basis in NQ going into next week. As always, keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profit at large. Thank you for listening.